Introducing Dr. Injackery Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
New York City.
New York City. Yes. New York City is so great that we're throwing a big send-off party for President Donald Trump. You know he's moving away from New York City to Palm Beach, Florida.
What?
Oh, yeah. Look at the party.
Hear myself talk. Oh, now the crowd has burst into song. Let's take a listen.
Take him out of the office. Drag him out if you must. Go back to Trump sticks and lousy hotels. Please take Eric and Junior as our leader.
What? My friend. What is wrong with you? You don't understand proverbs. You don't understand metaphors. You don't even understand satire. What kind of teacher did you have when you were in school? Don't tell me that Patient Jonathan was one of your teachers.
Chai, there is God, oh. There is God, oh. The blood we are sharing, there is God, oh. 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 There is God.
Chai! Those were the good old days. Not these days that people are hungry. They can't even say chai. Anyway, this was the last time President Trump will visit New York City as president. The next time Trump comes to New York City, he will have been impeached. No, why are you laughing? You know the way that you have General Ibrahim Babangida. Now, when you talk about Ibrahim Babangida, you have to say General Ibrahim Babangida retired, tired, on wheelchair, something like that. You have to attach something to his name. Next time Trump comes to New York City, the MC will introduce him as President Donald Trump impeached. No, am I the one? It's a new title. He will win re-election with that title. That it will be first in history. Anyway, talking about people with new titles. The Vice President of Nigeria has just been bestowed with a new honor.
What?
Oh yeah, it is called OBC. OBC is derived from OBE, Order of the British Empire. You remember the OBE is a title that the colonial Britain used to give obedient Africans who were serving the colonial empire very well. So the Vice President's title, OBC, means Obedient Boy of the Cabal. I didn't give him the title. I did not. But now you must have heard that what is going on between the president and the vice president. Did you hear that? Look at the headline. One of the numerous headlines. Look at that headline. What did he say? It says that am I the one that read it? President Buhari leaves deputy looking weak amidst Nigeria's succession talk. Now, that is from Bloomberg News, not from CNN. So it must be real news, not fake news. Well, think again. According to the government, all those peddling these stories are mischief makers who are desperate for entertaining stories from Aso Rock with the ultimate goal of titillating the public. Look at the tweet now from the presidency. You see, these guys are the presidency of Nigeria. They must be geniuses. Otherwise, how did they know that we are looking for titillating stories from Aso Rock? How did they know? You all know that I'm not a mischief maker. I don't cause trouble. My own is that every day I hope and pray that Fatima Daura, Fatima Daura, the daughter of Mama Daura, that she will release a video, from Aso Rock for us. That's all I'm praying for. After all, Boko Haram leader sends us videos. Why can't she give us videos? Anyway, the latest humiliation of the Vice President of Nigeria was the sacking of 35 aides of the VP. 35. By the way, he had 85. I know. So 35 sacks, so he still has 50. 50. Just to put it in perspective, the Senate President has over 100 aides. Are you not surprised? 100. David Mark, when he was Senate President, he had about 400 or 300 aides. Nonsense. So when the story first broke, the government denied it. Paul Aluakonde, he used to be my friend, the spokesman for the vice president. He was sent out there to say that we should ignore the story. Look at his tweet. Oops. Oh, he has deleted it. But don't worry, you don't delete anything on social media. We got it, you know. Now. That must have been an embarrassing thing for him, you know, but this happens every day. I don't think he gets embarrassed anymore. What? You want me to? I don't want to talk about how the DSS assigned to the VP, how they beat up journalists from Vanguard. I don't want to go into that. So Lolu initially said we should all ignore the story because it was just the work of mischief makers who are trying to cause trouble between David and Jonathan. By David and Jonathan, he was talking about President Buhari and the VP Osinbajo. Now, a day after, the great Garba Shehu came out to clear the air. He officially announced the sacking of VP's staff. Garba said that it was part of streamlining of staff of the presidency. Now, the streamlining of staff was an ongoing exercise, he said. I only believe it when Femi Adesina is streamlined out. You know what I mean? That's when I know that it's an ongoing exercise. Now, trust Garba Shehu. It was ongoing in August when the presidency renewed the appointment of these people that they now sacked. It was ongoing, just that the office of the vice president was not informed. which is normal with civil service, you know? No, the vice president's office gets informed after the ongoing has stopped going. Did you get that? It was ongoing for so long, but the VP was very busy attending funerals that had no time to tell Nigerians that he was fully aware and fully involved with the ongoing reduction of staff around him. In fact, the VP was part of the conversation and part of the process, but it was ongoing, and he sent out his press secretary to go on Twitter and lie to Nigerians that we should ignore the story. You know, that's part of being ongoing. One more thing. The VP's aides that were sacked, they were sure that it would not happen. Because the Nigerian government was not paying most of them. For more than half of them, their payment was coming from some international non-profit organizations helping Nigeria to establish efficient government. efficient government. which according to the great Garba Shehu, is costing Nigeria thousands of dollars in shame every month that this international organization pay Nigerian workers.
No.
Oh yeah, I know. Now, the truth is that the only thing ongoing has been the humiliation of the vice president. It is now at the final phase, the complete humiliation phase. I said it, yes. Anyone telling you anything else is a mischief maker. What? Okay, look at the headline now. That when I say mischief maker, I'm talking about people like Femi Fani-Kayode. How could he come out and say that the VP knelt down to beg Abba Kyari? How could he say that? Other than picking only redeemed Christian church members whenever he's asked to pick somebody for appointment, which is not wrong. What other wrong thing did the VP do that will warrant that he will kneel down for Abba Kyari? What? You see, mischief makers will tell you that the VP was stripped of power. They mentioned trader money. They mentioned homegrown school feeding program. They mentioned government economic empowerment program, Empower, and all these other special intervention programs. I said nonsense. Nonsense. Abacha's loot is finished. So there is no need for special intervention anymore. Unless Abacha sends us new money from the great beyond. How do we go about continuing? Abacha, please, can you please help us? Help us. We're in trouble. In any case, there are no poor people in Nigeria anymore. Just the same way that the Nigerian roads are not terrible. Am I the one that said it? So the VP is no longer the head of economic management team. Did you hear that? It is not as if his team knew what to do with the economy anyway. It's not like every all the day. But the man is still attending funerals. Very important. So what is this talk about his influence has been reduced? Our forefathers said that "Ubochi mmadụ kwalụ mmadụ ka ọ kwalụ onwe ya." You observe your own funeral by attending the funeral of others. Which is more important than that? Which other assignment? Anyway, mischief-makers like a lawyer, Ozakame, is saying that the VP should grow balls and fight like a man.
What?
Look at the headline now. Look at the headline. in fact, the nonsense Ozakame said that he should either fight like a man with manhood or resign. I'm not making it up. You see, I'm tired of listening to people like that. I believe the great Gabashew that Buhari is absolutely in control of his government and not that errand boy who takes documents to Buhari to sign in London. You know what the boy I'm talking about? Imagine if the VP had been the one that flew to London to give the deep offshore and inland basin production sharing contract amendment bill to Buhari to sign. Imagine what the mischief makers will have said. They will have screamed that the VP is now the errand boy of the cabal. Okay, so I tell you all again, the presidency is indivisible. One government under Abakiera with liberty and justice. Case closed. So you all mischief makers should go and sit down. Go and sit down. I'm talking about you, Afani Ferre. Yeah? Did you hear that? What those ones said? Did you hear what they said?
No.
Oh, look at the headline. Look at the headline. I don't understand this people. Look at the headline. You know, we can't help Osinbajo because he has not admitted there is a problem. What do they want the man to do? What do they want the man to do? Do they want the man to admit there is a problem when there is no problem? By the way, Mr. Ozakame, the VP had balls. I just want to make it clear. A man who sacked Lawal Daura, the former Director General of the SSS, had balls. A man who forwarded the name of former acting Chief Justice, what's his name? Walter Samuel Onahon, to the Senate for confirmation, had balls. A man they called a mayor commissioner, but ended up reducing the man who called him mayor commissioner to irrelevance, had balls, my man. He had balls. I know what the problem was. The problem was that the VP shook the hand of someone recently, and his manhood disappeared. No. I warned you all not to do that during this Christmas season. You don't do that. Mark my word, when it is all over, the great prophet Odumeje will restore the VP's balls. Just to reassure you, watch the man of God in action. Take a look. That is the man. He's the man of the moment. Pay attention to him. And Sowore, maybe you should contact, somebody should contact him. You know, he will make things easy for you. Anyway, talking of humiliation, did you hear that the DSS humiliated President Muhammadu Buhari?
No.
Again. Yeah, I said it again. They did it again. So last Wednesday, Falana announced that Omoyele Sowore had perfected his bail conditions and that he will be released from DSS detention. There was celebration in his hometown. Take a look. People were happy everywhere. Well, he wasn't released. The DSS told his lawyers, who went to give them the order from the court, that they came late at 4:30. Now, remember, Nigerian DSS, when they want to come and arrest you, they can come at 1 a.m. But at 3:30, they are closed. So, okay. The next day, the lawyers went again and served the DSS. Once again, the DSS failed to release him. Some Nigerians then stormed Abuja House in London, where they believed that Buhari has been staying. They wanted Buhari to go home. Watch.
Come out and address us. You are in London. You cannot continue to pretend that you don't know what is going on. You cannot continue to pretend that you didn't hear us. We are all Nigerians. We are concerned Nigeria. We are stakeholders in Nigeria. Nigeria belongs to all of us. And Nigeria under your watch is failing.
Yes, big time.
To come and address us. That is why we are calling on you today to come and give us the reason why we cannot pay $100 for our workers in 30 days. And we have senators who are earning 13 million, the equivalent of $80,000 every month.
British
capital of the world.
They were demanding that Buhari should come out and address them to give them the reason why things are the way they are in Nigeria. Those are great guys. Watch them again.
We feel disgrace that our president cannot even treat himself in our country. If you, as the president, cannot treat yourself in Nigeria, so what do you expect the innocent citizens to do? What do you expect the innocent citizens who cannot afford to come to London for medical care? What do you expect them to do? What do you expect the innocent citizens who cannot afford to send their children to school to do? You send your children to...
Man, if Buhari had any sense, those people finished him. They humiliated him. Anyway, the DSS refused to release Sowore. The action of a few Nigerians in London led to call for a massive protest on Tuesday. On Friday, Sowore announced that he was going on hunger strike. Finally, he wants to get 6 packs. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. The same day, the DSS came out to say that they were ready to let Sowore go home, but that nobody came to pick him up. What kind of insult is that to President Buhari? They could have dropped Sowore off in front of Aso Rock or at any of these mama put restaurants, and he will find his way home from there. I mean, if there's food and there's Sowore, he will find his way home. I mean, he's at home. Okay, so Showore's lead attorney, Femi Falana, came out to say that the DSS were lying. He said that he had 5 lawyers at the DSS on Friday waiting for 4 good hours to receive Sowore, but the DSS refused to let him go. You see, this Buhari self, he's the only man that I know who you will tell that he never misses an opportunity to miss an opportunity. You turn around, he will miss another opportunity. Even people with hearing problem don't act that way. They're not that dumb. Now, if Buhari has any sense, he will know that the people disgracing him in front of the world are his own people. It's not Sowore. It's not those people demonstrating. His own people, nobody else. Now, as expected, civic society, they came together and they began occupation of the DSS headquarters. Look at them. Look at them. You see, if we can get 1,000 people to occupy the DSS building until they release Sowore and every other person that the court said they should release, guess what? Forget about the revolution. The government will have another thing coming. Bad sons. Anyway, the struggle continues until Nigerians know that if we do nothing, when these people take us for fools, what will happen? They will continue to do so. It doesn't matter if the subject is someone that we do not care about. If we do not, when we are the subject, nobody will care about us. And our time is coming. Those who feed the crocodile with people that they do not like have only one advantage. The crocodile will eat them last. Sasha! Tweet that out. That's it. The only advantage is that you are the last person the crocodile will eat. Here's my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book, Goodbye Felicia, Okay Bloomers, by Mayor West. And it says, you only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. This idea of I don't want to die, you only live once. If you do it right, once is enough. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
Hi, I'm Dr. Damages. Do high fees damage your wallet when you send money home? I've got the damage control. Use Wave for no fee transfers. Remember the promo code DOCTOR for $5 free.